Hello guys, welcome back to Supposed Predictions week 42. We've got some predictions to do today, and that's well. So guys, please be sure to drop a like to do, hit to subscribe, and by your comments down as well. Should we move on to some predictions now, okay? Because yeah, I'm just do this now, okay? But it will help with your claps and as well, and I'll do some predictions now, okay? Shall I start with my predictions now, yeah? Okay, let's start with West Brom versus Millwall. Now, so far with West Brom, they draw against with Blackburn, but it was near no draw. But I know it's tough going at it, but it's really tough one. But I know it's really hard game it was, but don't know why that they with West Brom. So maybe if they can't do this without a win, though, it's not really gonna happen with West Brom and moment. And then Millwall, don't know what's going on with them. I know it's really tough game for them, but because of Norwich beat Millwall, but I know it's tough game, but it was 2-1 because I know it's really tough game. It was very tough one, but I know that Millwall have played very well that they in first half match so, but Millwall are very good that they now, but they need to really catching up to do now. But it's not possible to get servings again. So I think maybe I think Millwall need to win this game because they're still top four still. So I think I got this to Millwall need to win that game because I know they lost by Norwich though. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Millwall win again this one guys because they need to win because they need to be on top two because and they moved down to top four. So it's not that good though, but I want Millwall to be top two this season. So yes, I'm gonna go with Millwall win. My prediction is I think I'm, I'm gonna give you my prediction for that. I'm gonna go West Brom 1, Millwall 3 because I think Millwall will do it because they need to get 3 points this game, but they need to though. So yeah, I'm gonna go 3-1 to Millwall win this game. Now we've got it's a match run at in CBS, but we've got never forget we've got Coventry versus Sheffield Wednesday. Now Coventry they played with Hull, but because I know is really hard game. It was very difficult one, but I know Coventry has been better form lately, but they're doing well this season because they got very good form lately from now on. So I think maybe if Coventry wants to win, they have to. And then with Sheffield Wednesday, they draw with Leicester City, but it was tight game. It was, but it was 1-1 conceded. But I know it's really conceding lately, but it's really I know it's really tough game. it was. So I know that Coventry is still on the top of the Championship because it did well this season. But if that Coventry wins this game, they will be promoted to next season to Premier League. So that'll be great for them. So that's why I've been talk about that as well in that video. And so yeah. So can I do my prediction for that one? Yeah. I know it's gonna be easy again though, but I think I'm gonna give Sheffield Wednesday will get a goal. So my prediction is Coventry 4, Sheffield Wednesday 1. I'm gonna go 4-1 to Coventry. Next up, we've got Norwich versus Ipswich Town. Now, Norwich, oh my god, Norwich got 3 good win out at second half game against with Millwall. But now, Norwich have been better from that day because they did take 3 points away to the Den. But Norwich got better from that day. But I know they got first win back though, 2-1 win. But Norwich got 3 good that day a bit though. And then with Ipswich Town, they're beating them 2-1. Now, Ipswich Town has been bad form. They got absolutely fantastic because now so with Ipswich Town, they're top 2. Jesus, it didn't work this season, guys. Very well that day in the start. I think maybe if Ipswich Town will be promotion or maybe go to playoffs, that'd be great for them. So, you know what? I'm gonna go with Ipswich Town win. So, my prediction is, let's go good win though. I'm gonna go 3-1 to Ipswich Town. So we move on to the next game is QPR versus Bristol City. Now, QPR, well, actually, with QPR, they'll draw against Preston, but I know it's really tight one, but it was a draw, but it was conceding that so yeah, it's really difficult game it was for them, and then with Bristol City, they've got 3 good wins though, and they did take 3 points and are doing well, but they are nearly close to get payoffs there. We got that feeling right now, guys, in here. But Roy Hodgson is doing so well now because they've got 3 good wins now. First win back ever, says Roy Hodgson, set at Bristol City. But now with Bristol City won the first win back, 1-0 win against with Sheffield United. So I think maybe if they go win though, I think it'll be good for them. So you know what, I'm gonna go with a 2-1 to Bristol City. So we move on to Charlton versus Preston. Now so far with Charlton, I think they played with Watford, but it was a draw, of course, seeding. But I know it's really difficult one, but I think they're gonna take a draw for that one. But it was 1-1 against Watford, but it was close game though. And then with Preston, they draw against with QPR as well. It's same result before that as well. But I know it's considered as well, but it's really hard for them to pick a winner. But now they did it now because it was a draw of 1-1. So, my prediction for that game, but I know it's very hard to decide, but I'm not sure I'm going to put this, so for my prediction for that. I think it's to Preston will do it, but they've got bad side team that they Iron Mormont. So, let me think. I'll put my prediction for that one. Oh, that'd be a good game for that one, guys. My prediction is a draw, but I know it's really tough game for them. But why not get a draw for them, because they need to win or draw that they. So you know what? I'm gonna go with a win here. I'll go to Preston. I'm gonna go with a 3-0 Preston. I think they can do that. I think they can do that. So yes, I'm gonna go 2-0. Or maybe 3-0 maybe. It might possible though. But let's see. Okay? So my prediction is 3-0 to Preston. Shall we move on to Leicester City versus Swansea? Now Leicester, I think they played with Silver Wednesday, but it was a draw. So it's close again though, but they could go win that one. But that's right though. At least a 1 point back for them. And Swansea, they've got very good draw that they at the moment, but it was 2-2 against with Middlesbrough, but it's really tight one. So you know what, I'm gonna go with Swansea because I know with Leicester, I think they got back to the one next season. My prediction for that game, I'm gonna go with a 3-1 to Swansea. Now, should we move on to the next game is Middlesbrough versus Portsmouth. Wow. Now, Middlesbrough, Middlesbrough draw against with Swansea, 2-2 draw, but it's top one. And then now Portsmouth, they draw again with Oxford United. So it was 2-2 as well. So I'm not sure I'm going to put this 2. And that's tough game, that one, guys. I'm going to go with a win, but I got this to Middlesbrough because they're at home. So my prediction is a 3-2 Middlesbrough. I think they can do that because they've got bad side at the moment. So yeah, let's go 3-2 Middlesbrough. Should we move on to Oxford United versus Watford? Now, Oxford, they draw against Portsmouth 2-2, but it was tight one, but it's really hard game it was. But it's okay though, but it's a draw. And they were Borough, they were draw as well against Swansea, 2-2 draw. So, sorry, Swansea. No, Gossard, sorry guys. Yeah, Middlesbrough have been drawn with Swansea 2-2 draw. So, you know what, I'm gonna go with Middlesbrough win, but don't know though. And then, I just said Middlesbrough to win 3-2, but it's alright. We could never prediction now. So we've got Oxford United and Watford again now. Now Oxford, the draw, it was 2-2, and Watford, I think they played with Charlton 1-1. So you know what? I'm going to go with Watford win here. And my prediction is 2-0. So we move on to Sheffield United versus Hull City. Now Hull, the draw against Coventry of 0-0 draw. But it's really hard again, it was, that one. And then with Sheffield United, I think they played with Bristol City because they lost that game 1-0. So, you know what? I'm gonna go with Hull. I think they can do that. So, yeah, I'm gonna go 2-1 Hull City for me. Next game, we've got Southampton versus Derby County. Shit across, guys. Southampton, I was smashing this. A bit, let's match Wrexham 5-1. Shit across, guys. It's a lot of goals that they know this one. So, my prediction for that game, I'm gonna go with Southampton will do it. And then Derby, they got 3 good win, 2-0 win against Stoke City. I think they got good form and moment. Yeah, I don't now. Just quickly, I'm gonna go 2-1 to Southampton. And then move on to Stoke City, take on Blackburn. I think Stoke lost 2-0 against Derby, and then Blackburn, it was a draw against West Brom, 0-0. So I'm not going with Stoke here. Maybe a good draw. So let's go 2-2 draw. And the final game we've got Birmingham and Wrexham. Close one. Birmingham City, they lost 2-1 against Ipswich Town. Wrexham, they lost by Southampton 5-1. So you know what, I'm gonna go Wrexham. I'm gonna go 3-1 to Wrexham. So guys, that's it for me. Next video, we've got Premier predictions coming up later on today. And then we talk about promotion as well, week after. So yeah, guys, that's it for me. That's the next one. Take care and peace out.